EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cleveland Browns. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for another installment of the NFL International Series. And we are underway from North London. And able to get this out to the 25. McCarthy going to put it up right away. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now the man from Utah, this is Aaron Jones. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. This defense for the Vikings, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to...
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one downfield for Tillman. It's caught at the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Cedric Tillman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL. They don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
McCarthy operating from the gun. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 34 yards to gain that time, another 1st down.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 27.
18, Viking 18. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60.
In motion goes the tight end.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Completes this to Addison out left. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Throwing again, McCarthy. Caught on the right side by Jones. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 bison, 60's cut up.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the Vikings 1st down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And this one too low.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Second and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. To the air with McCarthy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Motion, change things.
Here's McCarthy. Man, and he hits him in stride. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns' 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. The option, that's complete. And that's a hard-earned yard there as he takes a pretty good jolt at the end of that one.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They run it with Mason. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jordan Mason, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Lining up for the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready?
The Browns drive about to get started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Pass caught. He's got Tillman. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends of what we've seen so far.
He'll get this complete to Tillman. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Back on 80.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
Back on 80.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
An inside run with Jenkins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Okay, ready?
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Browns have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Vikings 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
This one's swung out here to Jones. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Looks like they'll move things around here.
30-yard line. 19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 79 Browns.
Now McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. Able to locate his running back over downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 43 yards.
At the 28-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
19 Tigers.
Up the middle, Jones. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Go, Cracker 60. 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Spade.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
First down.
70.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Here we go.
Throwing, Sanders. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And that is taken in by Njoku. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
No record
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think at that point that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
First down, here's Jenkins. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Okay,
from the
ready?
44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready? Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Sanders. Pass caught by Fannin. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Sanders to throw. A hook as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Give up the middle, Jenkins. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 30 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
24, Vikings 14.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now, trap 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. A check down here to Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
The Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 37.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll launch him. And now it brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
18, ready.
To the air again, McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19. Looking to throw McCarthy. Flushed out right. And he is going to slide to a halt inside the 5-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Hawk 70. 19 Lion. 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run. This is Jenkins. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7.
79 Broncos.
Now Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Browns are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
31. Vikings 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. To the air with McCarthy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw. McCarthy eluding the pressure right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right after 50. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.